Hello. It is, I don't know why I'm telling you it's Friday, I think I'm vlogging again. We have come to the cinema to see the Fantastic Four. I've heard very good reviews mostly. Isaac really wants to see this. Myself and Darren feel pretty similarly to how we felt about the Superman trailer, so let's hope we don't feel similarly about this. Then again, I might get another 1,000 views on my video for a change, bitching about something that everyone thinks is fabulous. So we shall, as always, let you know when we come out what our thoughts are on the Fantastic Four. I shall speak to you later. So we're just out of seeing Fantastic Four. We're just glaring at a man that sat on our seats. We had 3 seats, back row, bang in the middle. He sat on the middle seat. And unless you were going to go up and say to him, "Excuse me, you're sitting in our seats, move," which there weren't very many people in, so we just sat a bit to the side in the back row.
It would have seemed a bit pedantic to get him to move when there was only him in there. When we
yeah, but there was basically just 4 of us. Move, that's my seat. Right. Do we have to give synopsis? So I know nothing about Fantastic Four. Isaac knows a bit more because he's read comics. I haven't. Just tell you that before we start. So there is a danger to Earth by way of Galactus. I'm saying that because everybody else has said it. The Fantastic Four leave Earth to try and stop Galactus doing what he eats planets, basically, and Earth's next on his radar. And they go to try and save Earth, but the price that Galactic is asking, should I say what it is?
No, it's too high.
The price is too high that Galactus is asking. Just as a side note, would you pay the price?
No,
I wouldn't have paid. I wouldn't have paid the price either. I would have been just
an entire planet of people.
So?
No.
Not to do with me.
I would not have paid that price, and I think most people yeah, you would have, because you're 14, Isaac. I think if you've seen the movie, I think if you're in a position of the people that were being asked to pay the price, I think most people would say absolutely fucking not. I'd rather the world died with me. I'm not paying the price. So they refuse to pay the price. They come back to Earth. Earth are not very happy that they will not do what is being asked of them, and they have to come up with an alternative way to save Earth, and that's the basic premise without going into any more detail. From the trailers of this, I thought it looked absolutely terrible. The same way I thought Superman looked terrible, and I hated Superman, I have to be honest. I really enjoyed that. I thought that was very good. I don't know if Darren will completely disagree with me, but I thought it was engaging. I cared about all the characters, which is the main thing for me that I need. I thought Pedro Pascal was really good. A lot of people are not been happy with him. I don't know. I think it's because sorry, I've just turned the engine off. I think it's because he's in so much right now. I think people are a bit sick of looking at him, but I thought he was excellent. I thought he got the measure of being who he is, plus the humanity side of things, spot on. I thought all 4 of them were really, really good. I can't really say that about that because everybody knows at the beginning of this, what's she called? Is she the Invisible Woman? Sue Storm. She is pregnant at the beginning of this, so it is pretty obvious that, you know, there's going to be a baby at some stage in the movie, which is probably one of the cutest babies ever put to celluloid. I thought everyone that was the main character gave a really good performance. I thought the effects were good. I was a bit concerned with how they were going to make, what's he called? Mr. Fantastic or something. So this is how little I know about comic books. Because he's stretchy and it's a bit weird, I'm like, how are they going to do that in a movie without it looking ridiculous? But I thought they did it really well, including the scene quite near the end, which is like, oh.
Yeah, but that was only Peter Crouch to put in. There's no effects there.
There are no Peter Crouch. Very tall English football player, in case you're wondering. Yeah, I thought they did really well with all of the powers. I thought Joseph Quinn was excellent. His hair was very distracting, I have to admit. I wanted to see Eddie, but thought he's good in anything he's in. I can't remember the name of the actor that plays the guy that's all rocks. This is how much I know.
Borakesh, it's a really long name.
He was the older brother in The Bear, wasn't he?
Yeah.
It pains me that you don't know who that is.
Yeah, well, Isaac,
He has like the most basic name in the entirety.
What is it?
The Thing.
The Thing, right. Well, I
No,
thought that was that thing.
His actual name, Isaac. The actor's name.
Oh, the actual actor's name, not a clue.
Oh, well, I don't know. I didn't know what the thing's name was either. What was I saying then? We saw a trailer for the new Bruce Springsteen movie, which looks brilliant. I didn't know that the guy that plays the bear, whose name I have forgotten again, is in it. I really like him, so I think that's going to be excellent. I was thinking as I'm watching it, you couldn't look any less like Bruce Springsteen, but that doesn't bother me. But then they played a scene of Bruce Springsteen on stage, and right away he just looked just like...
Because he's got
it's
neck.
the mannerisms and everything he has.
He's got the veiny neck.
I know he's going to do a great job, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I also saw a trailer, this has nothing to do with the film, sorry, for a film called Hail Mary Mission Project, thank you. It's like a new space one coming out next year with Ryan Gosling, which looks excellent. So it's from the people that did The Martian, which I really enjoyed. So anyway, that one I really liked. I didn't think I was going to. I'm all superhero out after Superman, honestly. And the last few superhero movies haven't been the best, but that one I thought was really good. As Andy said from Forgotten World of Movies, Galactic is fantastic. Isaac knows more about how he should look. He was really happy with how they managed to sort
what
of...
did you call him?
Who?
The guy.
Andy.
No, as in the person that you're talking about.
Galactic. Galactus.
There you go.
What did I say? Galactic?
You said Galactic.
We were in the screen, the Galactic screen. That's where that's come from. He looked really awesome. I didn't know what he was meant to look like, but he looked proper menacing. I really liked just how the whole palaver. There's nothing more I can say. I really liked the soundtrack. I thought that was really good. It was like proper epic soundtrack. It was a breath of fresh air after the crap. It didn't take itself too seriously in places. I loved the part with the car seat. I thought that was great because it's just so spot on. There was humour all the way through, which I really liked. But I think the main thing for me is I cared about the characters and I wanted to see them achieve what they wanted to do. And I thought Pedro Pascal was excellent at getting across fatherhood. I thought he was really, really good at that. And I don't even know what her name is. That's awful. That played Sue Storm. I thought she was fantastic. She had the right measure of strength as a woman. Like, as a mother, she came across just as she should have done. And the humanity side of things with the relationship she had with her husband, I thought was absolutely spot on. So
I think she was quite angry enough on the mother's side.
yeah, I mean, I did expect a little bit more ferocity being a mother, because that's what you're gonna have, isn't it? But I still was really happy with it. If I had to score it out of 5, I think I'd come in at a 4 out of 5. I really, really enjoyed it.
I didn't expect you to say that, I'll be honest.
Right, so what about either of you two?
You go first. I'm not going first again.
No, I liked it. I just felt that they tried to squeeze a bit too much in certain parts of the film without actually... It was a bit... I'm going to bring Scooby-Doo again. We're going to tell you really, really quickly what's happened to where we've got to this point, especially with Silver Surfer. We'll squeeze the backstory into 30 seconds.
Yeah, but we had to concentrate on this kind of mission, didn't we? Not what's happened previously.
They could have made this film into 2 films.
Yeah, it would have been interesting, but
Expand it out a bit.
maybe in the future we'll find out. We get background for it. Silver Surfer was really cool too. We get background from how she became who she is, which obviously if you haven't read the comics you won't know. And it would be interesting to see that storyline, but then you know how it ends, don't you? So I suppose if you read comics you know how it ends. But you enjoyed it a lot better than Superman?
Superman was garbage.
Me and Darren are the only two people in the universe that thought Superman was garbage. Everyone else loves it. We just don't get it.
You two are just stupid.
No, you could have taken the outfit off him, and it wasn't a Superman film at all.
Right, we'll not do that again. We'll not annoy the universe yet again. So you were much happier with that one?
Yeah, I just felt the crammed too much in there. I don't even know how long the film was.
I'm not sure.
They tried cramming a bit too much in all at once when they could have had that over 2 really good films.
Okay. What about you, Isaac?
Is he not going to rate it?
You going to rate it out of 5?
3.5.
Right. You gave Superman a 2.5, didn't you?
No, I gave it 2, I think it was.
Okay. Right,
you gave
Isaac.
it a 2.5, I went lower.
Right, okay.
It was really good. I liked the fact that I'm probably wrong here, but from what I saw and heard in it, there were a lot of references to comics.
Well, it is based on a comic book.
Yeah, no. Especially the way Galactus was awesome.
I actually thought he should have been bigger when he landed on Earth.
Yeah, it would have been a look real futuristic.
He was big, but he wasn't Galactus. He was just like a giant, an average sized giant, and it wasn't really
but then
imposing.
you would be looking at his knees in the like fight scenes, or
Well, it didn't matter anyway,
they would
'cause
be like that size.
They were anyway, they were to his ankles anyway, but he just wasn't Galactus. He was just giant, like.
What do you call it?
It was very, what do you call it? My brain's not working again. Very Geiger when it first showed him.
He reminded me, if you're old enough to have watched Ray Harryhausen movies, of the guy, is it Achilles? I don't know, no, he's not called Achilles, but the big robot where they have to screw like a big circular disc off his knee off his ankle to kill him.
Let the oil out.
I've always sort of seen that as Achilles' heel, which is why I call him Achilles, but he isn't Achilles. I think it's a Sinbad film, and it's this, Ray Harryhausen is like the pioneer of stop motion animation. He did like the skeletons with the swords, the woman with all the arms that's made of stone. I don't know what they're bloody called. And this big really cool like metal giant god of a thing that like walked about the place. That's who Galactus reminded me of. But so Darren's coming in at a 2.5, sorry, a 3.5, a 3. You said 3. I'm coming in at a 4, and Isaac's coming in at a
4.329.
4.329, just to be specific.
Round it down then 4.3.
4.329.
So, anything else to say, Isaac, about what you liked or didn't like?
The Thing was awesome.
Okay.
Stretchy Pedro Pascal, pretty cool.
Mm.
Looked a bit weird at times, but it's still pretty cool.
I thought they did well with it, because I was expecting it to be really, to look really stupid. But, they managed alright with it without making it look daft.
Joseph Quinn, really good.
Mm.
I don't know the actor's name, but Sue Storm, really good. Silver Surfer, really good. All the characters, good. The baby annoyed me. That was like my only downfall.
I thought the baby was super cute.
The baby really annoyed
Super
me.
cute.
Without any spoilers, this isn't spoilers, there was that scene that really confused the hell out of me.
Mm.
Where he goes up in flames, meets someone, something's taking place, and then the next scene, everyone's turning up in their space outfits, and he's got his outfit on, he's down here. It's like, hang on, no, you were up there
That happened a
face
couple
to
of times
face,
though, but
and now you're down there.
he can travel that fast. He probably just was. I don't know.
But he came back like he was surprised to see what he just met up there. He's like, ooh, what's that?
I'm watching like Men on Fire and Stone Men and Stretchy Men, so my belief is suspended enough to wonder how he got down
It just
that
seemed
quick.
like they'd seriously effed up and cut a bit of the film out. He turns up looking surprised.
There was
No,
a
you were in
couple
the
of
last
bits
scene
that
up
it
there.
seemed to have jumped.
Yeah.
I will say that it's like, it seemed to jump a bit, but it didn't really.
It's
What?
come back to me now.
What?
Even the Fantastic Four cannot use a torn arm on a record player.
Does anybody else get this wound up?
Oh.
Like, any record collectors amongst you, Darren gets unbelievably wound up when people don't use the little arm thing to put the needle on. Put the needle on the record.
But put it this way, they've just recorded that could have been immensely important sound,
Well, it was.
right, onto a vinyl,
Mhm.
and then they risk damaging it by not using torn lever arm. Or I'll just flick it on my finger.
Yeah, it didn't.
But that does it. It damages it.
All right. So, in short, me and Darren were pleasantly surprised because we both thought it was going to be rubbish. I enjoyed it more than Darren did, and Isaac was really happy with it. So, is that all right? Can we leave it at that? Yep. I know what you're doing. I know that. I know what song you were drumming then.
Metallica.
Was it one?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Isaac's away tomorrow to a scout camp in Scotland for a week. Me and Darren at some stage over the next week will be going to see the Naked Gun movie, which I'm hearing very conflicting reports about. I am a big Liam Neeson fan, so I shall be going to
Liam
see it.
Neeson doesn't suit weird roles. He suits serious roles.
I love Liam Neeson, and I am biased because he's from my hometown. I think it's a real refreshing change to see people that are usually... I'm bored of seeing Liam Neeson do action films. Tekken was like genius, just making him into that kind of an actor, but he's done too many of those now.
Liam Neeson's best role is
Talking about
Qui-Gon Jinn.
faces popping up. Mole Man. How many films is he in at the moment?
Mole Man. Oh, Mole Man.
Mole Man.
I love him. He's
the
so
guy,
cool.
guy from Cobra Kai.
Anything he's in is immediately
And he's
so
popping
good.
up now in so many films, but again,
Maybe it's cheap.
it's always the same character in every single film, which is a little bit slow and a bit, I don't know.
He's awesome. I
He
love
just
him.
plays
as
the
an actor.
exact
Right, we're
same
talking too
character.
long now. No fucker's going to watch this.
I can't remember his name, but you know what I mean. He's from Cobra Kai.
Well,
Who
there's a
played the
lot of
same
people-
character in Cobra Kai, apart from he used a bit of this.
Oh, right, yeah. Is that who that was?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And he's in loads at the minute. He was on a couple of
he's
trailers.
obviously making a bit of money then, isn't he? Good for him.
Ugh.
So yeah, decent film. We all enjoyed it, and the next review coming from us will be for Naked Gun this week. I'm happy that they've cast a mostly serious actor in a humorous role, because I find that, like Robin Williams, is just as an example, I love him in straight roles, but loved him in straight roles. There was someone else that was brilliant in straight roles that you... Adam Sandler, laugh, titter if you wish, but Adam Sandler is a really good actor. Doesn't get the credit because...
Is that the Happy Gilmore guy?
Yeah. And I like to see serious actors being given something funny. So I think he's just got that deadpan humour to play this role really well. Obviously, if it's terrible, I'll say it's terrible. I'm not going to, pretend I liked it if I didn't.
I want to see
But,
Adam Sandler play Superman.
Oh, jeez.
That'd be amazing.
No, that would not be amazing.
You know what would be amazing? I said it's bad. Willem Dafoe is the Joker.
Yes, I will grant you that. That would be cool. I want to see Youngblood as the Joker, to be quite honest.
Youngblood
That's
is
what
the
I
Riddler.
want to see.
The Riddler.
He wants to play the Riddler. I think he'd be brilliant at the Joker. Right, we're going to go. And I shall check in with you guys when we've been to see Naked Gun. Thank you for watching. Over and out from Lisa Loves.